Have you ever tried to get up from your favorite chair, only to feel your knees groaning in protest? Or maybe you've noticed that simple things, like reaching for something on a high shelf or bending down to pick up the newspaper, just aren't as easy as they used to be. If you've been feeling a little stiffer in the mornings, or like your joints have turned into a pair of rusty hinges, you're not alone. And no, it's not just part of getting old that you have to accept without a fight. You see, after we hit our 60s, our bodies start whispering little messages to us. Some are gentle nudges, like a bit of tightness in the hips. Others are more like loud protests, sharp pain in the knees, or a shoulder that doesn't quite want to move the way it used to. The good news is, there's so much you can do to protect your joints, ease that pain, and get your body moving freely again. And you don't need a gym membership, fancy equipment, or to run a marathon to get there. Just a few gentle, joint-friendly exercises, done regularly and mindfully, can truly transform how you feel every day. In this video, we're going to walk through 4 simple exercises that are not only safe for people over 60, they're designed with your body in mind. These movements help reduce joint pain, improve your mobility, and make everyday activities feel a whole lot easier. Whether you're already active or just starting to dip your toes into exercise, these moves will help you build strength, stay flexible, and feel more confident in your body. Let's begin with the first one, something you can do right now, even while sitting down. Let's talk about gentle seated leg lifts. Now, I know that might not sound very exciting, but trust me, this little movement can work wonders. Just sit up tall in a sturdy chair, plant both feet flat on the ground, and slowly lift one leg straight out in front of you. Hold it for a few seconds, just long enough to feel your thigh muscles gently engage, then lower it back down. Then switch to the other leg. That's it. Simple, right? But this tiny action strengthens the muscles that support your knees and hips, helping you walk, stand, and climb stairs more easily. Now here's the trick, go slow. We're not in a race. Think of it like oiling a creaky hinge. You don't yank it open and slam it shut. You gently work it back and forth until it starts to move smoothly again. That's what we're doing for your joints. Start with just 5 lifts on each side and see how you feel. If you're up for more, work your way to 10. But always listen to your body, it knows what it needs. And if you're feeling confident with the seated version, you can level it up by holding onto the back of a chair and doing those same leg lifts while standing. It adds a little balance work, which is a fantastic bonus for preventing falls and keeping your coordination sharp. Now, while we're sitting, there's another move I love to recommend. It's simple, satisfying, and helps loosen up those stiff ankles and knees, ankle circles. Yep, just ankle circles. Stretch your legs out in front of you one at a time, and gently rotate your ankle in a slow circle. First clockwise, then counterclockwise. You might even hear a little pop or crack. That's totally normal, as long as it doesn't come with pain. These ankle rolls are great for improving circulation and keeping the joints moving freely, especially if you tend to sit for long stretches. I always say, if your joints don't move, they'll forget how to move. And no one wants that. Just 2 or 3 minutes of this a day can make your morning walks feel smoother, and your balance feel more stable. Give it a try the next time you're watching TV or sipping your morning tea. Now, let's take things up just a notch, but don't worry, we're still keeping it low impact and joint friendly. I want to introduce you to a gentle exercise that helps your whole lower body, mini squats. Don't run away just yet. These aren't the kind of squats that leave you breathless and sore. I'm talking about a safe, controlled version that strengthens your thighs, glutes, and the muscles around your knees, all without putting too much pressure on the joints. Here's how. Stand behind a sturdy chair and hold on for support. Keep your feet about hip width apart. Slowly bend your knees and lower your hips just a few inches. Imagine you're about to sit down, but you change your mind halfway. Then gently push through your heels to stand back up. That's one mini squat. Just go as low as feels comfortable. This isn't about going deep, it's about staying strong and stable. 5 to 10 of these a day can really add up, especially when done consistently. What I love about mini squats is how they mimic real-life movements. Every time you sit down or get up from a chair, you're doing a version of this move. By practicing it deliberately, you're training your body to move with better control and less strain. And you'll be surprised at how much stronger your legs feel after just a couple of weeks. It's like giving your body a little thank you for carrying you through all these years. And that's really what this is all about, thanking your body, treating it with care, and giving it the movement it craves. Even if you've never been the exercise type, it's never too late to start. These small, gentle movements are like a form of kindness you offer yourself every day. And the best part? They don't just help your joints, they lift your mood, improve your energy, and make you feel more in control of your body again. So go ahead, take a moment to try these first 2 exercises. Let yourself move slowly, breathe deeply, and notice how your body responds. Maybe your knees feel a little looser. Maybe your balance feels a little steadier. Or maybe, for the first time in a long time, you feel hopeful about how your body can still support you, not just today, but for years to come. Now that we've gently worked our way through these first few movements and started to loosen up those joints, let's keep that momentum going. Let's keep that momentum going and move into a movement that brings both relief and strength to one of the most overworked areas in the body, your hips. Now, you might not think about your hips too often until they start complaining. Maybe you've noticed stiffness when you first get out of bed, or a dull ache after sitting too long. That's your body's way of waving a little flag, saying, hey, I need a little help down here. This next exercise is called side leg raises, and it's a wonderful way to gently strengthen the muscles around your hips, outer thighs, and even your core. It's one of those simple movements that packs a big punch in terms of benefits, and the best part is, you can do it while holding onto a chair or countertop for balance. Here's how it works. Stand up tall next to the back of a chair, feet hip-width apart. Gently shift your weight to one leg, and slowly lift the other leg out to the side. You don't need to go high, just a few inches is enough. Keep your foot flexed and your toes pointing forward. Hold for a second, then lower it back down with control. Then switch legs. It's okay to feel a little wobbly at first. Your body is waking up muscles it may not have used in a while. This exercise does 2 beautiful things. It strengthens the stabilizer muscles that support your hips and knees, and it improves your balance. And let's be honest, balance is one of those quiet superpowers we take for granted until it starts to slip away. A little bit of side leg practice every day can help you feel more confident when walking on uneven ground, stepping off a curb, or even just standing still without that sense of teetering. If you want to make it a bit more fun, try playing some music you love while you do it. Just a few minutes a day can feel less like working out and more like giving yourself a little dance break. And who says fitness after 60 has to be boring? Now, we've worked the front of the legs, the back, the sides, but we can't forget the upper body. Especially the shoulders. Think about all the things you do each day that involve reaching, lifting, pulling, or pushing. Brushing your hair, getting a glass from the cabinet, opening a car door, these movements rely heavily on your shoulder joints and the muscles surrounding them. And unfortunately, this is also one of the areas where stiffness and pain tend to creep in as we get older. So, let's show those shoulders some love with a gentle but powerful movement called wall angels. Sounds kind of sweet, right? And it is. You don't need wings for this, just a bit of space on a wall. Stand with your back against the wall, feet a few inches away from it, and your arms bent like goalposts at shoulder height, with your elbows and the backs of your hands touching the wall. Slowly slide your arms upward as if you're making a snow angel on the wall, then lower them back down, keeping as much contact with the wall as you can. You might not be able to keep your arms fully on the wall at first, and that's okay. It's about the effort, not perfection. What this does is open up your chest, strengthen the muscles between your shoulder blades, and improve the range of motion in your upper back. For anyone who spends time sitting, reading, or even crocheting or gardening, this move is a gentle reminder to sit up, stretch out, and keep that beautiful posture strong. If standing is too difficult, you can do a version of this exercise lying on your back with your knees bent, using the floor instead of a wall. The goal is the same, slow, mindful movement that encourages your body to stretch and strengthen without any pressure or strain. The wonderful thing about all of these exercises is that they don't require perfection. You don't need to move like a ballerina or stretch like a yoga instructor. You're not trying to win medals here. You're giving your joints what they need, gentle movement, regular attention, and just enough effort to keep them from locking up. Think of it like tending a garden. A little time, a little care, and things begin to bloom again. You might be wondering, how often should I do these? The answer is simple, as often as feels good. Some people like to do them every morning to start the day with ease. Others prefer to sprinkle them throughout the day, especially if they're sitting for long periods. You can do them while the kettle's boiling, during a TV commercial break, or as a little mid-afternoon pick-me-up. There's no right or wrong, just what feels right for your body. And here's something else to remember: you don't have to do it alone. Maybe your spouse wants to join you. Maybe your grandkids will try it with you for fun. Or maybe this becomes your quiet, peaceful time for yourself, a moment where you check in with your body and say, "Thank you. Let's keep going." So often, we're told that getting older means giving things up, slowing down, pulling back. But I want to challenge that idea. What if getting older is actually an opportunity to get closer to your body, to understand what it needs, and to treat it with more care and compassion than ever before? What if you're not losing mobility, but learning new ways to move that are more in tune with who you are today? These exercises aren't just about joints. They're about confidence, freedom, independence. They're about standing tall, walking steadily, and feeling at home in your own skin again. And if you've been feeling stuck, stiff, or a little unsure, know that every movement you make is a message to your body: I'm still here. I still care. And I'm not giving up. Take a deep breath. Let your shoulders relax. Let your body soften a little. Because now that we've begun to reawaken these key areas, your knees, hips, ankles, shoulders, there's just one more piece to round out this gentle routine. A move that ties it all together and supports your joints from head to toe. A move that ties it all together and supports your joints from head to toe, the gentle march. Now I know what you might be thinking: marching? Really? But hear me out. This isn't about parading through the living room with your knees up like a drum major. This is a low-impact, full-body movement that wakes up your legs, gets your blood flowing, and strengthens the muscles that keep you steady on your feet. It's also incredibly easy to do, whether you're standing tall or seated comfortably. Let's start with the seated version. Sit upright in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor. Then, one at a time, gently lift your knees as if you're marching in place. Keep your back straight, shoulders relaxed, and your hands on your thighs for the armrests if you need a little extra support. Try to engage your core as you lift each leg, and take slow, steady breaths. There's no rush here, just a calm, deliberate rhythm. Almost like your body is humming a quiet little song of movement. If you're up for standing, place your hands lightly on the back of a chair or a countertop, and slowly lift one knee, then the other. Keep your body upright, and try not to lean or sway. Feel your balance as you shift from foot to foot, and let each step remind you that your body still knows how to move with grace, even if it's just a few inches at a time. What I love most about gentle marching is that it connects everything: your hips, knees, ankles, even your arms if you swing them softly. It's the kind of movement that builds confidence, especially if walking has become a little more challenging lately. It strengthens the muscles that help prevent falls, while also giving your heart and lungs a nice little boost. You can do this anytime, while waiting for the microwave to beep, during your favorite TV show, or as a warm-up before heading out for a walk. Even just 1 or 2 minutes can leave you feeling a little lighter, a little stronger, a little more in tune with your body. And that's the beautiful thing about movement at this stage in life: it's not about intensity. It's about intention. It's about choosing to move in ways that support and protect your body, rather than punish it. When you shift your mindset from "I have to work out" to "I get to take care of my body," everything changes. Exercise stops being a chore and starts feeling like an act of kindness. Now, you might be wondering if these small exercises are enough. Let me reassure you, absolutely. You don't need to sweat buckets or push yourself to exhaustion to feel better. In fact, the opposite is true. When you focus on consistent, gentle movement, your joints begin to loosen, your muscles begin to strengthen, and your daily life begins to feel more manageable. It's like giving your body a daily gift, a message that says, "I've still got this." I've seen so many people in their 60s, 70s, even 80s, who thought their joint pain was just something they had to live with. But once they started doing these kinds of exercises regularly, just 5 to 10 minutes a day, they were amazed at how different their bodies felt. More flexible, more energized, more capable. And beyond the physical benefits, there's something deeply emotional that happens, too. You start to trust your body again. You begin to move without fear. You stop bracing yourself every time you sit or stand or reach. And in that freedom, you find something truly powerful, peace. So, as we wrap up this gentle movement journey, let's take a moment to reflect on everything you've done today. You've woken up your leg muscles with seated lifts, soothed your ankles with gentle circles, strengthened your thighs with mini squats, opened up your hips with side raises, given love to your shoulders with wall angels, and brought it all together with that grounding march. That's not just exercise, that's self-care. And maybe most importantly, you took time today, for you. You didn't push your body too hard or expect it to be what it was 30 years ago. You simply honored it, listened to it, and gave it what it needed. That is strength. That is wisdom. That is what living well after 60 looks like. So, keep going. Keep moving, even if it's just a little bit each day. Because the truth is, small movements lead to big changes. And every time you choose to move with care and intention, you're making a powerful choice for your health, your happiness, and your future. If today's exercises felt good, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Tell me, what movement felt best? Which one surprised you? And how do you feel now compared to before you started? Sharing your story might inspire someone else to begin theirs. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future tips and guidance to keep your body strong, steady, and supported. We've got so much more to share, simple ways to live well, feel good, and keep moving forward, one gentle step at a time. Because here's the truth, your age is just a number. Your body still has so much life in it. And with the right care, the right movements, and the right mindset, you can feel better, move better, and live better, no matter what year is on your birth certificate. So, take a deep breath, smile to yourself, and give your joints a little silent thank you. They've carried you this far. And with a little love and movement, they'll carry you even farther. Here's to living your best life, one easy, gentle, powerful movement at a time.